told Tury, Gizmo, Mark Lundberg, a whole bunch of us, we all signed up and did it. So in the DECA, which was used as his path of getting expelled from Wayzata High School. Charlie Mann was this Kentucky Southern Fried Chicken jerk of a teacher and used to ride us, and he was kind of a dick. And Tury told him to fuck off.
Of course. Of course.
Tury?
I've heard that before.
Not Tury. Not Tury. No,
I've heard that before.
Tury.
My God's truth. He said, fuck off, asshole. So, anyway, that got him a trip to Bill Manning's and out of school.
Oh, that's the last guy you wanted to
Yeah, that's right. Bill Manning is up against the wall. That's right.
Yep, I've been there.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Jeff was only because he wouldn't get a haircut.
Right.
He grabbed me one time and picked me up and slammed me on the wall. It's like, give me one of these.
Yeah.
I grabbed his hand and said, no. That was he stopped.
Well, you could do that because you were the fullback of the football team. We were just little hippie
As
whips.
they were throwing me out. As they were throwing me out for
We were
smoking.
flower children,
Yeah.
Jeff.
We were like, yes sir, yes sir.
We were flower children.
He didn't do that to girls, he just got them on the hot seat.
You're right.
Oh God, it was awful.
It was bad. But anyway, he did graduate even before we did. He went to Southwest and got his GED like 2 weeks before we graduated. So
It all worked
he was out. He was sitting in the stands when we were walking up getting our diplomas. Already had his in his pocket.
Yeah.
Okay, how could we not have brushes with trouble? The group we hung with morphed into a collection of trouble called the Lizards.
The Lizard Kings.
We were the Lizard Gang.
Yep.
Derived from a Jim Morrison poem about the celebration of the lizard that we had listened to while getting intoxicated in the Wayzata car wash, right up where the holiday station is now. After hours, with water leaking onto the floor while we played Doors on the 8-track.
on the 8-track.
My age, man.
Your 8-track.
Really?
And Jeff Munson had the job there.
Yeah.
And Munson lived in a little cot off to the side of the car wash. And he was the manager of the car wash. So we go out by day, none of us had jobs, and we'd panhandle. There was one car, and whoever was sober enough to drive it home the night before, we had to go pick everybody else up, and we'd end up at the car wash, smoking hash, drinking Coke 40, whatever we could afford.
Is that one in Hopkins?
No, the one right up in Wayzata.
Oh.
Right where the holiday station is now.
It's still there too, right?
Well, it's a different car wash.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Much more civilized.
Oh right. Respectable.
No one is sleeping in the much more expensive too.
Yes, yes. The stories go on and on. We traveled to California in a 1959 Hillman station wagon. Tury bought from Brian Cosgrove. Picked up Dale Gustafson in Montana. Dropped acid at the Santa something beach in California.
Not Tury. Not Tury. No, no.
And camped in the Redwoods.
No.
Tury didn't sleep for 3 days. Was begging me to send him home. He was so freaked out. But we did. He stuck it out. He was my best man at my wedding to Mary Etzel. He bought an Austin Healey 3000 on Lake Street, Minneapolis. And a 64 409 Super Sport. But most of the time he just drove a ratted out VW bug. He gained a reputation as a stud drummer and played in many bands, including Lamont Cranston. After getting a DWI and getting a stiff sentence in the workhouse, the judge told him to get his stuff in order and come back the following day. Wink, wink. So Tury showed up at the farmhouse on Parkers Lake Road with his car packed, said, I got to get out of here, I got to do a year in the workhouse. I said, okay, what are you going to do? Well, tell everybody I went to California, I'm going to Florida. Okay, sounded right, sounded right. He spent the rest of his days living in Florida, having a successful musical career with Smokehouse Blues Band and traveling the Chipman's circuit, playing with various talent like Taj Mahal and Richard Scheller or Jesse Peoples.
Oh yeah. 3 years we played the road together.
Yep.
Oh, that's great.
The
In
lounge
2012, he was diagnosed with throat and mouth cancer. And going through hellish treatments, he survived, only to have the cancer return and take our dear Tury this last December 31st. I appreciate his beloved partner Denise for bringing his ashes up from Florida,
Yes.
so he can be with us today as we celebrate his life with us. Tury, I love you, and I'm grateful to have known such a great guy.
Tommy, yeah.
Thank you.